Hey, what's up guys? JS Cards here, coming at you with a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile, and today we're gonna go over my Galaxy Eyes deck. This is a really fun deck that I've always liked, and it got some new support and reprints in the Legendary Duelist Season 2 set that recently came out. I was able to get the cards and rebuild the deck and tweak it a little bit, so I thought I'd profile it for you guys. Blue Eyes got some new support too, and that is another archetype that is focused all around level 8 dragons, and they're all light monsters, just like this deck. Both decks are really fun, but I thought I'd cover Galaxy Eyes today. Maybe in the future we'll go over Blue Eyes. Alright, jumping into the deck profile, we're starting off with 3 copies of Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Yeah, he's like your main card. It's what the whole deck is based on. Super easy to bring out. It's your powerful level 8 light dragon monster. The newest addition to the deck is 2 copies of Galaxy Eyes Afterglow Dragon. He reminds me a lot of Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. He even kind of looks the same. So if you control a Galaxy Eyes monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Also, if it is detached from an Exceed monster, that's activating its effect, you can take 1 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from your hand or deck and either special summon it or attach it as material. On top of that, he doubles the attack of your number monsters. So, I mean, this guy does it all. He's a free special summon, which then lets you hopefully go into a rank gate. He lets you get your Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, and he powers up your numbers. I love this card a lot. It's a great addition to the deck, so definitely want to play 2 of those. For another boss dragon monster, I play the 1 Levineer. It's a dark level 8 that's easy to bring out, and I also play the 1 Galactic Spiral Dragon. Now this is just a great way to be able to go into a rank 8 Exceed, and it's a powerful dragon on its own. The thing with Chaos Levineer and Spiral Dragon to watch out for is they do conflict with your Photon Sanctuary because they are darks, but I think they're just too powerful not to run, and they help out this deck a lot. And for the Photon cards, I play 3 copies of Photon Orbital. Basically, just the searcher for the deck, and it's a light level 4. I also play 3 copies of Photon Thrasher, another great level 4 with 2100 attack, and it's a free special summon if you have no monsters. And I also play 2 copies of Photon Vanisher. It can be special summoned if you control a Photon or a Galaxy monster, and if it is special summoned, you can add 1 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from your deck to your hand. I also play the 1 Photon Advancer. If a Photon monster is on the field, you can special summon this card. It also gains 1000 attack if another Photon monster is on the field, but it's just another free special summon that's a level 4, so you could either link with it or overlay if you have another 4 out to get into your level 4 Exceed. Yeah, there's a few different options, but just the 1 Advancer works out pretty nice. Moving on to the Galaxy cards, I play 3 copies of our boy here, Galaxy Soldier. You can send a light monster from your hand to the graveyard to special summon this card, and if it's special summoned, you can add 1 Galaxy monster from your deck to your hand. After that, I played 2 copies of Galaxy Knight. Galaxy Knight is another free summon, and it also lets you summon Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon if it's in your graveyard. And I played the 1 Galaxy Wizard, another great level 4 light monster that can also be treated as a level 8 as well. The last Galaxy card I play is the 1 Galaxy Brave. This is a pretty cool card too. I've seen a few builds that actually play 2 of this, so maybe that's something I'll test out in the future, but I really like having the 1. Because if you have a Photon monster in your hand, you can reveal it and then special summon Galaxy Brave. And if you do, its level becomes the level of that monster, which is pretty neat. And it's just another free special summon because basically you want to get out like your level 8s as fast as possible and start overlaying, or even your level 4s and either linking them away or overlaying into a rank 4. But as you guys already know, probably, like, your extra deck boss monsters are insane, and that's like your main win condition. Now, for the hand traps, I'm keeping it pretty simple here with 3 copies of Effect Veiler. If you wanted to switch these out for Ashes, you could as well. I mean, this deck is already kind of expensive, but I thought I'd try to keep it as budget as possible, and Veiler's still good, but I've seen people play Veilers and Ashes, maybe just Ashes. I saw one build actually where they played 3 Nibiru and nothing else. I don't know about that. I mean, it's a light monster, which is good, which is also kind of why I picked Effect Veiler. But yeah, 3 hand traps of whatever works for you, whatever you're comfortable with. You know, even Ghost Ogre's an option too. It's another light monster. Moving on to the spells, I play 3 copies of Photon Sanctuary. Yeah, this card is insane. It's basically a free Soul Flare Dragon too, the Link monster that we have, but it also is basically a free Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. So you gotta play 3. The only thing is, it locks you into special summoning light monsters for the rest of the turn. So, you know, if you have your Levineer or your Galactic Spiral Dragon, make sure you do all that first and then drop Photon Sanctuary. After that, 3 copies of Galaxy Expedition. I don't think this has ever changed either. You're going to want to play 3 of this. If you control a level 5 or higher Photon or Galaxy monster, which you pretty much always do, you can special summon 1 level 5 or higher Photon or Galaxy monster from your deck. Then for some draw power, 3 copies of Trade-In. Yeah, you have a lot of level 8 dragons, so I thought this was definitely worth playing. 1 Galaxy Trance and 1 Galaxy Zero, kind of like Monster Reborns for your Galaxy monsters. After that, we have, of course, normal Monster Reborn. Then 1 Reinforcement of the Army, because you do have some level 4 warriors you can search out, and 1 Called by the Grave. This deck is susceptible to hand traps, so if you can stop an Ash or something like that, then Called by the Grave is the way to go. All right, so now moving on to the extra deck. This is where this deck really shines. Starting with the links, we play 2 copies of Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare Dragon. So it's made with 2 light monsters, including a monster with 2,000 or more attack. If this card is link summoned, you can target 1 Photon or Galaxy monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. And then it has this quick effect where during your opponent's main phase, you can discard 1 Photon and 1 Galaxy card, or discard 1 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, and then target 1 special summoned monster your opponent controls and destroy it. I know some builds only play the 1 copy. I like having 2 in case the game ends up turning into like a grind game or it goes a little bit longer than expected. You can always go into the 2nd copy and that can help you out a lot. So yeah, 2 copies is what I would recommend, but it's totally your call because the extra deck is tight with space and there are a lot of options in terms of like your number monsters and your Galaxy Eye cards and stuff that you can play. So if you just play the 1, I think you'll be okay as well. Then for the only other link monster, I played the 1 Union Carrier because this works really nicely with your Photon Orbital. For rank 4s, I only have the 1. I have the 1 Starliege Photon Blast Dragon. If this card is Exceed summoned, you can special summon 1 Photon monster from your hand. It also protects your monsters with 2,000 or more attack, and there's a lot of them, so that's nice. Moving on to the rank 8s, I played 2 copies of Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. You could probably get away with playing 1. I just think this card is really powerful because if it has a Photon card as material, it cannot be destroyed by card effects. It also has its 2 different effects where when an opponent's monster activates its effect, you can detach a material from this card and then negate the effect and destroy it. And then its other effect too is that you can take 1 Photon or Galaxy card from your deck and either add it to your hand or attach it to this card as material. So, I mean, this card can be a game winner for you, and I like having 2 copies, but sometimes you really only need 1. I also play the 1 number 38. I mean, this is a necessity for the deck too. Any type of rank 8, deck like this, you're gonna want to play a number 38. After that, I have the 1 Divine Dragon Knight Felgrand. You can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 face-up monster on the field. This turn, the effects are negated. Oh boy, here we go. Now we're moving into the fun part here. So after that, we have Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. This is how you win games because it can gain so much attack. This card is insane. Hopefully your opponent has something to stop this because if they don't, it's game over for them. I love this card. Next up, I have the 1 Galaxy Eye Cypher Dragon, the one full armor, and the Cypher Blade Dragon. These are just 3 more powerful rank 8 and 9 Exceed monsters. And Blade Dragon, of course, can be easily made using your rank 8s. You just kind of rank up into Cypher Blade Dragon. And for the last Galaxy card that I play, I have the one number 107. The last 2 cards of the extra deck that I have are the Cyber Dragon Nova and the Cyber Dragon Infinity. Since you're playing the Galaxy Soldiers, it's definitely worth playing Nova and Infinity. Infinity's just so good. Even to this day, I know it's been out for a couple years, but it's a very powerful light monster and I love it. So that is my Galaxy Eyes deck profile. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more. Stay tuned for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos in the future as well, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one.